Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way, from birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs, including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is GBN News for Monday, the 21st day of September 2020. In the headlines, mother mourns the death of son following freak road accident. Former farmers representative in the Senate tells GBN he's not too optimistic about the future of agriculture in Grenada. Teachers Union accuses government of shifting the goalpost as classes continue. In the sports news, victory for defending champion St. Mark's Western Stars as this year's edition of the Pure Grenada Cup begins. And in Around the Globe, Guyana police probe shooting, deaths of 2 prisoners. Hello from the Grenada Broadcasting Network. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. We'll be back with the details.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Thanks for joining us. The family of 25-year-old Shamika Langain of Marion St. George says his death leaves a lasting pain in their heart. GBN News visited the grieving family on the weekend.
25-year-old Shamika Langain, also known as Bigger of Marion St. George, left his home for work last Thursday. And when that was over, he hitched a ride like many do, on the back of a vehicle. His destination was home. However, on that ride, he fell off the vehicle. And unfortunately, an oncoming vehicle passed on his body. He did not survive. GBN visited the home of Shamika on Saturday and spoke with his mother, Connie Langain, whose request was that her face not be shown.
So far, what I hear that he fell off this vehicle and the next one passed over him. It was really breaking for me, but I standing strong by God's grace. He was a very friendly boy. He liked to smile and make jokes with people. Well, everybody liked him in the community, and they will always remember him by playing dominoes and laughing and chatting together. The driver of the pickup come and tell us what happened, and the person that passed over him, his wife come and they say we'll come back, and then.
GBN spoke to Shamika's uncle Vincent Langain, who resides at Black Bay St. John. He came to offer support to his brother and his wife. He is encouraging people who ride in open back vehicles to ensure safety at all times.
Just sad that this thing happened like that and he just gone away, you know what I mean? And he's not coming back. So you want people to remember him as a friendly guy, a loving guy, you know what I mean? Yeah. And young, you know what I mean? He just had to make it in life. And it's sad to see that he had to go that way, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I want people to know that anytime you're riding in the back of the truck or van, you have to be careful. And you got to be always looking at the road. You know, it can be gazing because any little right turn or left turn is off you're going, you know. And you have plenty of people on the road right now, you know. And man, easy to dead. Yeah, man, easy to dead, you know what I mean?
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
So tragic. Now, parliamentary representative for the Tongue of St. George and soon-to-be Minister for Agriculture, Peter David, is being called on to step up to the plate when he takes over the ministry. A local attorney is taking the lead, imploring on the powers that be to pay closer attention to people with disabilities. She was speaking against the backdrop of a recent report aired on GBN with a young man who has never walked, gone to school, and never even attended church. More details in this report.
Joanna Laffey, CARICOM attorney at law, says she wants a review of Grenada's social safety net. She said from all indications, not enough is being done to protect and provide for persons with disability.
In the circumstances where this was a young man, by all means, he was born disabled, I believe that there should have been structures in place from the hospital's end, connecting with the social nets to ensure that, you know, this young man would have been checked up again maybe when he was 2, 2.5, 5 years old, 7 years old, perhaps ensuring that he got physical support, physical therapy support rather, and the like, and to ensure that he was educated. And because, you know, as clearly it is, by reason of his disability, you know, he is in a very vulnerable bracket. The ministries involved also take a look at the frameworks and take a look at the systems and means for keeping in contact with vulnerable individuals, persons with disabilities, etc.
This situation, she adds, presents the opportunity for persons with relatives, family members, or anyone in their community with a disability to come forward and seek help for those persons. She recognizes the generosity of Grenadians, both at home and in the diaspora, that has been extended to Cavell Francois. Lafayette sends this special appeal to Minister and Parliamentary Representative for the Tongue of St. George, Honorable Peter David.
It is very clear that long-term sustainable support is important for this young man. And, you know, I would also like to add the need for, you know, some form of permanent residence. I understand that where they are right now, perhaps they're a renting situation over a 19-year period. So it would be very nice, for example, that, you know, the Honorable Peter David in the Ministry of Lands, or recently to be installed as a Minister of Lands, would, you know, kindly come forward and consider what real estate that this family may need, what housing support, etc. Just to give this young man all of the very best chance to repair what, you know, what has transpired. And when I say repair, I truly mean that, yes, I would say it. We as a society, we failed this young man. We failed this young man, and this is our opportunity to make it right.
The attorney says Cavell can still look forward to achieving a lot in his life and vows her support in getting him there.
Is not lost for Cavell. Cavell is still a very young man. He is intelligent, as we can see, very talented, very gifted. And in a world where, I mean, technology has definitely taken the lead on industries, ICT and the like, I mean, there is no end of what is possible for this young man. I mean, my family and I, the Lafayette family, we've already reached out to GBN to connect with the young man and his family. And together with the Grenadians who have expressed similar interests across the world, across the globe, we too stand ready to do our part in any way necessary.
Christelina John, GBN News.
Other news, it has not been an easy decision. The words of the former agriculture sector representative in the Senate, Dr. Dunstan Campbell. He has been forced to step down because of ill health. On Saturday, GBN's Cherry and Blackman Stephen had a one-on-one with Dr. Campbell.
Immediate former farmers representative in the Senate, Dr. Dunstan Campbell, says his appointment as a senator was the highlight of his career, and the emotional decision to walk away from it was almost unbearable. In an exclusive interview with GBN on Saturday, at the home of Dr. Campbell at Guava Estate in St. John, he explained to GBN his journey to that decision to resign from the Senate, all led by a decline in his health.
But I was all right until about a year ago, about a year ago, when the doctor said that I am diabetic. So my question is whether or not I've been a diabetic since then to now, and I did nothing about it, you know. So that too is there, and there are some other little things that, you know, medical things that I had an operation for. I had cancer at one point in time. And I had an operation for it, and I think it is okay. I don't know, I think, you know, I don't want to go through that. I have already decided if I can't fight it.
Determined to represent farmers and fisherfolk, he chose to hide his challenges until it became too much to hide.
That's where I am. I am at the stage, you know, where I got up and I said, listen, I cannot put this off, you know. I cannot put this off. I need to do it right now. And I called the clerk of parliament and I told him, you know, what I wanted to do, and he told me the process and so on. And he, you know, basically, you know, guided me on how to do it. Right. And I did it. I wrote the letter to our Governor General, you know, saying that I would like to resign from the post with immediate effect.
He said that it was not helpful as a colleague shared some discomforting news with him that pointed to failures in his duties.
A friend of mine called me and said, you know, didn't you hear what the past senator saying about you, you know, about, you know, you're not doing your job and so on. I said, what do you mean I'm not doing your job? So he said that you're not going out to meet with the farmers and fishers, which is true, right? And I was doing that because I was trying to hide from my illness, you know, because I couldn't go out there and thing. And I said, well, that is it. I don't want to be angry with him because he has some truth in his statement, you know. What I was annoyed about is that in his 14 years of tenure as a senator, we discussed things. We discussed, you know, areas that he should, you know, debate on. And I thought, you know, in this particular case, he should have called me and say, well, Dunstan, man, what are you doing about this particular issue?
Dr. Campbell told GBN he truly wanted to make a difference in the agriculture industry, as he is not convinced that government sees agriculture as an important sector.
I don't think the policymakers really understand the importance of agriculture. COVID did a lot, right, ensuring that, you know, agriculture is not just there, you know, little thing, people go in and dig it with a fork and a spoon. Agriculture is there for food, for moving people out of poverty, right? But we still do not look at agriculture as an important sector.
Speaking to the appointment of Peter David as the soon-to-be agriculture minister, Dr. Campbell said he's not sure it will make a difference.
Peter is a people person, right? And that's one thing you need for agriculture. You have to go to the rum shops. You have to go to and I mean, Peter is good for that as a people person. But Peter is part of a system, right? And when he goes to cabinet, I don't know when it comes to agriculture, right, whether or not we're going to get more.
Dr. Dunstan Campbell was elected in 2018 to represent farmers and fisherfolk in the Senate, replacing Keith Clouden. He is a former representative for the Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO, for Jamaica, Belize, and the Bahamas. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell, for your service. Meanwhile, Peter David has called for retraction from those who say he has been demoted in the cabinet. Last week, the National Democratic Congress sounded out its intention regarding the decriminalization of marijuana. These issues and more of the recent top stories sparking debate nationwide will be the focus on this evening's Beyond the Headlines. Join host Odette Campbell. Guests include Government Minister Peter David, Private Sector Representative in the Senate Christopher Diali, the NDC's Joseph Andel, and Member of Civil Society Cassandra Mitchell. All of this is going to be happening on Beyond the Headlines from 8:35. Still to come in network news, Grenada Union of Teachers says it is not satisfied with protocols in place for the health and safety of students and teachers. We'll be back.
Envision more and get what you want with a Make It Happen loan from Republic Bank. Laptops for back to school? We make it happen. Home improvements? More space for virtual classes? That can definitely happen. What about a new car or a staycation? Explore paradise at home. Let us make it happen too. It's easy, quick, and affordable. Apply today for a chance to win US $1,000. Let Republic Bank make it happen for you. Call us today for an appointment at any of our locations island-wide or visit republicgrenada.com. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
The countdown is on to win free groceries for 1 year with the Food Fair. Just a few more days left to shop for a chance to win up to $8,400 in groceries. Look out for the live grand draw on October 9th, 2020. Win free groceries for 12 months, free groceries for 6 months, or free groceries for 3 months. Promotion runs until September 30th, 2020. Terms and conditions apply.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent.
Local agents. Independence Agencies Limited.
Our superheroes are all among us. They don't wear capes nor have superpowers. In fact, they appear to be quite ordinary. They are the ones who provide us with food. They are our farmers, our grocery store workers, our vendors. They are our fishermen. They are the ones who heal us, our doctors and medical practitioners. They are the ones who protect us, our police officers. They are all the other essential workers who make this period bearable. And how can we forget our teachers, dedicated to educating our children no matter the circumstance? To everyone who is doing their part to make sure the wheel keeps turning, Ariza says, thank you.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free stress-free construction experience.
Are you looking for some early cash for Christmas? Yes! Then join the fun online. Play Waggy Team Virtual Bingo! Because on Sunday, October 4th, from 6 p.m., you can win not 10, not 15, but a whopping $20,000 US cash! And the best part is, tickets are only $20 US. Available at gotofed.com or special box offices island-wide. And if you don't have any idea how to play, then visit our main office at Bruce Street Mall, where one of our agents will go through the process step by step. Remember, Sunday, 4th October, Waggy Tea Virtual Bingo is now $20,000 US. You don't want to miss this.
Bruv. Hello? I can't see you. What's good? But I can't even hear you. Yo. Hello? Hello? Ah.
Okay, I see. I'm good. I'm coming in.
Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Envision more and get what you want with a Make It Happen loan from Republic Bank. Laptops for back to school? We make it happen. Home improvements? More space for virtual classes? That can definitely happen. What about a new car or a staycation? Explore paradise at home. Let us make it happen too. It's easy, quick, and affordable. Apply today for a chance to win US $1,000. Let Republic Bank make it happen for you. Call us today for an appointment at any of our locations island-wide or visit republicgrenada.com. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back. Officials of the Grenada Union of Teachers say they are not satisfied with what is being done by the Ministry of Education relative to protocols that need to be in place for the health and safety of students and teachers. GBN's Rena Pear has been following this story.
President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Marvin Andel, says his union is very concerned with the vast difference between what was presented to its members on paper as it relates to the plans for the reopening of schools and what has happened thus far. Andel said most of the COVID-19 protocols that were expected to be in place in most of the schools are yet to be implemented. He said that while they understand the importance of direct engagement between teachers and students, their safety is more important as COVID-19 is still real.
We can tell that if this trend continues, the safety of students and staff at various institutions can be compromised. It is our view that too much of the responsibility for the safety of students is placed on principals and teachers, and many have expressed the view that they are being overwhelmed.
Andel is appealing to the government to keep its commitment in its plans as it relates to the reopening of schools, reminding them that it is workable and can result in saving lives. The president also stated that while they applaud the ministry for providing secondary school teachers with tablets, they are confused with the recent action of their employer who issued contracts that were not reviewed by the union to teachers to be signed.
It is baffling that the ministry would insist that the teachers sign a contract which they nor the union had seen before. To make bad matters worse, there appears to be two versions of the same contract. The latter makes reference to the GUT. It is clear that such a contract should have been presented to teachers and the union for scrutiny before they are required to sign. As we navigate these uncharted waters, we appeal to the Ministry of Education to keep its commitments as outlined in the plans presented for the reopening of school. In these times, your words and actions must be more closely related. We cannot afford for it to be otherwise.
GBN sought response on the matter from Minister for Education Emmeline Pear. In a message to GBN, she stated, and I quote, "As we have always done in the past, if and when the union raises a matter with us as the employer, we will genuinely examine and work with them to address it. However, we have not received anything official from the union as a concern, but will reach out to engage them. We will continue to do our best to provide an opportunity for students in these very difficult times. We recognize the efforts of all stakeholders for their contribution thus far. Government can't do this alone, and we are happy that as a nation we recognize the importance of partnership to ensure that no student is left behind." Unquote. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
President General of the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andrea Lewis, says that his union is very unhappy with the recent decision made by the present managers of Spice Island Beach Resort to retrench all workers, just days after announcing that the resort will be closed for the next year. According to Lewis, the resort management met with the union on September 11th to discuss the financial difficulty faced by the resort due to COVID-19 and the way forward with its workers. After the managing body placed its card on the table, Lewis said his union explained that it will bring the offer to its members who will make the decision on the matter. The President General explained what happened next.
The meeting with the hotel where we indicate that we'll have to meet with our members to discuss those matters. By the time we arrived at our office, both the General Secretary and myself, a letter was written at our desk from the hotel, which has now said that, look, we are retrenching everyone and we are reopening come October, wherever it is in 2021. So from an engagement with the union, where we thought that we were getting involved in a discussion that is designed to meet both parties, both the management and the workers, and given the management purported concern for the workers in terms of being out of pocket during that period, we felt it was necessary that the workers ought to have been given that opportunity.
Lewis says that the workers at the resort were not given the opportunity to deliberate on the offer first presented by the management body after they clearly stated their concerns were solely for workers. He said the union will be meeting with workers in the coming days to chart the way forward.
We have scheduled a meeting with the workers to take place on the 23rd, that is Wednesday, 1000 hours, at the Junior Murray Royal Lewis stand in the National Stadium. We are aware that the hotel met with the workers sometime last week. It may have been Thursday or thereabouts. And the report that we have had from the workers is that none of the workers responded to the hotel when the hotel made that comment that the union, the union is not wanting to accept the company's offer.
The Grenada Broadcasting Network sought a response from Spice Island Beach Resort on the matter and was told by the general manager there, Brian Hardy, that they will not be making any statement at this point in time as discussions are still ongoing with the union. Sandals Grenada Resort has launched its Platinum Protocol program. This is referred to as New Beginnings for the tourism industry in Grenada. Christina John has more.
October 1st is the scheduled date for the reopening of Sandals to the public. Stakeholders, both local and foreign, met over the weekend to chart the way forward as the resort looks forward to its reopening. The resort's Platinum Protocol takes into consideration some of Grenada's health protocols, with some adjustments fitting the needs of guests and employees. Jeff Clark, CEO of the General Sandals brand, says they have also been working along with airlines, developing the rapid testing of passengers for safer travels. The CEO shares a bit on what the new protocol entails, part of which encompasses passengers' arrival at the airport to their drop-off point at the resort.
Review what they're doing in the room. We've brought the foggers. The rooms are being fogged. And we're actually going to a stage where we're changing every soft furnishing in our guest room every single day. The guest room was the most significant part of what we spent our time on. So we brought in the UV light and checking all our linen once it's on the beds or in the bathrooms or in the photo frames within the rooms to make sure there's nothing on there. We want to make sure that our team members are protected no matter what.
With so many hotels still closed, employees are on the breadline. However, there is guaranteed employment for some sandals workers.
And what we said we were going to do was, let's not do just the bare minimum. Let's look for where we can exceed guest expectations. And how do we see it as us being the clients who would want to see that same experience? So we took a ground-based approach to this thing. And we developed a document which was 74 pages long. That has allowed us to open 4 countries and put back 7,000 team members into employment. So, what that is going to do for us, October 1st, is allow us to put the 500 team members here back into employment. So the Platinum Protocols for us was developed primarily, and our focus day one was how do we protect our team members first.
Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation Clarice Modeste-Kerwin is hopeful that with the imminent reopening of the resort, the country will maintain its present status of being COVID-free with no deaths. Minister Modeste-Kerwin made the link between tourism and agriculture as one being dependent on the other.
Many people are negatively impacted. What about our farmers, our fishermen? I had heard it said before, government puts too much money in tourism and they don't put in agriculture. Now every farmer knows the importance of tourism to agriculture. And sometimes it takes a disaster, unfortunately, to teach us what we should already know. But tourism is certainly everybody's business. It impacts everybody's lives. And we all have a role to play in ensuring that we rebound with tourism and that we bring back the livelihoods.
Christina John, GBN News.
All right, time now for another GBN eyesore.
A good eye captures all. GBN eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. Rechanging the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
Did you know there is a green species of sea moss in Grenada? Our eyesore reporter tells us yes, as photographs of the species are the highlights of tonight's GBN eyesore. Accompanied with the pictures was an FYI that the sea moss is being farmed in St. Patrick by 8 young men, 7 being in their late teens or early 20s. You can send in your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still to come in Network News, Prime Minister Mitchell expresses high hopes for 2020 graduates. We'll talk about that.
It's the craziest summer deal ever from Kenroy Bookstore. Buy one, get one free. Deals on notebooks, pens, pencils, glues, crayon, file paper, everything needed for the new school term. Deals also on office supplies. So visit Kenroy Bookstore at the corner of Young and Scott Street, or give them a call on telephone number 321-3500 or 420-3507. At Kenroy Bookstore, the craziest summer deal is on.
Imagine the world of Charles chocolates. Charles. Enter our world.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
It's new, innovative and classy, and a cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Missing the mass? No, here's an opportunity to win big with the Grenada Distillers Limited. Purchase any specially marked bottle of pure white or special dark for a chance to win. Look out for the Missing the Mass scratch ticket and win prizes instantly. Available at supermarkets island-wide. Prizes include mobile top-up, hydration backpack, domino sets, shot glasses, Clax Code product, t-shirts, and other Spice Mass merchandise. Plus much more. Grand prize, the ultimate Missing the Mass Clax Code beach line for you and 10 friends. Food, drinks, music, and more. It's the Missing the Mass scratch and win promotion. Clax Code Rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is who wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the best fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, keeping you connected. Terms and conditions apply.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell has encouraged the 2020 graduating class of Presentation Brothers College to continue the history of excellence the school is known for. In a message to the graduates of his alma mater, Dr. Mitchell said, quote, "I have high hopes for all of you as you join me and thousands of others as alumni of this noble institution. I encourage you to go forth and make your mark on the world." Unquote. He told the graduates that COVID-19 may have changed the world that we all live in, but it has also created opportunities for innovation. He said, quote, "You don't necessarily have to fit into an existing mold. You can find your own niche and become pioneers." Unquote. The Prime Minister encouraged them to embrace the struggles or challenges that they face because they are part of life's journey. We can also let you know that he reminded the students to embrace excellence as they embark on their various career paths. Residents in Laborie will soon have improved roads. Work on the road was delayed due to heavy rainfall over the past few weeks. However, authorities say it will be completed soon. Rena Pear tells us more.
It's almost 1 month since work on the Library Main Road in St. George started. In late August, the road was closed to vehicular traffic after years of complaints by residents about the deplorable condition. The Library Main Road also serves the Hopeville area, which is known as one of the major communities for agricultural production. As such, the Ministry of Agriculture took the decision to add that road under the Agriculture Feeder Road Project list, a project aimed at building or repairing roads and paths intended for agricultural production in order to facilitate farmers' access to the market. The workers are now in the final phase of the project, which is expected to be completed on Saturday, the 26th of September, if there is no further delay. Reginald Simon, Quality Control Officer, gives details on the work they did.
Basically, what we did is a retaining wall of a height of 10 feet in height with a cascade system at the back to take all water, which is coming through a cylinder, which is 4 feet wide and 20 feet long. So the water is coming down from the hillside, go to the cylinder, and then goes down into the cascade within the retaining wall. We will be doing some relocation of some staircases going towards the house and also steps going towards the house. We will be rectifying that also within the next couple of days.
Minister for Infrastructure Development Gregory Boeing, on a visit to the site, expressed how pleased he is with the work done and the cooperation of residents of the area.
I'm very pleased, but first of all, I want to commend the users, the people in the area. I spoke with the contractors, I spoke with them as well. There wasn't any complaint whatsoever because everyone knew what the condition of this particular area was, the brick, and now they'll see that the road is being repaired. I want to commend the users, the people in the area. I spoke with the contractors, I spoke with them as well. There wasn't any complaint whatsoever because everyone knew what the condition of this particular area was, the brick, and now they'll see that the road is being repaired.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal. Join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made.
Missing the mass? No, here's an opportunity to win big with the Grenada Distillers Limited. Purchase any specially marked bottle of pure white or special dark for a chance to win. Look out for the Missing the Mass scratch ticket and win prizes instantly. Available at supermarkets island-wide. Prizes include mobile top-up, hydration backpack, domino sets, shot glasses, Clax Code product, t-shirts, and other Spice Mass merchandise. Plus much more. Grand prize. The ultimate Missing the Mass Clax Code Beach Line for you and 10 friends. Food, drinks, music, and more. It's the Missing the Mass Scratch and Win promotion. Clax Code Rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
Hills and Valley Med Care Center, located on Grenville Street, St. George's, has a highly professional team that gives excellent service in massage therapy, physiotherapy, speech therapy, medical consultation, and more. Hills and Valley Med Care Center sells a wide range of medical supplies, offers home visits for patients in Grenada and Carriacou, and opens Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. through to 7 11 p.m. Visit or call Hills and Valley Medcare Center today, 435-6904.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with Tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with Tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with Tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with Tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
We continue to follow developments in the tropics. You can cross now to TV6's Saguni Mohammed for the latest.
It was definitely a hot day. Let me tell you what kind of temperature we recorded at our automatic weather station, or our AWS, right here in downtown Port of Spain. In Express House, we got a whopping high of 35 degrees Celsius, and this was at 12:12 in the afternoon. Just after that, around 1:35, we got another temperature that came up to 35 degrees Celsius again. So it pretty much sets the scene for what's going to happen this week. And would you believe that we didn't even record any rainfall, at least this coming out from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Service for Piarco and not even for Tobago. Now, generally, we have been seeing a lot of wet weather in the month of September. Thus far, we're doing good. And let me show you just how good we're doing, because WASA actually released its latest in terms of our reservoir levels. And at this point, we're seeing some good values. Remember, you are comparing our current percentage to the long term, or the LTA percentage that is on your screen. And the long term is relatively speaking to say this is where we should be at this time of the year. Now get this, Hollis definitely over where it should be. Caroni still needs a little bit of work in that reservoir. Navet as well, but very close. And Hillsborough and Tobago, well, it's already past its long-term average as of this moment. So we're seeing some good signs here where our reservoirs are concerned. But get this, in case you're wondering, why is it you still don't have water? Why is it that you are on a rotation still? The rainfall values that are accumulating in our reservoirs, this is the general water that's going to take us into our dry season in 2021. So we are right now preparing for our dry season next year. You want to bear that in mind, and bear in mind as well the fact that our rainfall values have definitely increased significantly. Just 2 more reservoirs needing a little bit more work where that is concerned. But we still have a whole wet season to continue before the year wraps up, and only time will tell what the weather will bring, as we always say. Let me tell you what's going on right now, because we continue to monitor and track tropical cyclones across the Atlantic, and there's a lot of activity. We've got Hurricane Teddy. This system is moving very close to Bermuda as we speak. It's going to pass very close to them and then move all the way into Atlantic Canada. So if you've got friends and family members in Nova Scotia, for example, you might want to give them a call, because they're currently under tropical storm watch. We also have Tropical Storm Beta, and this one is going to make a landfall in Texas overnight. So we're monitoring this one on social media. Be sure to get updates on what's happening there. And we also have post-tropical cyclone Paulette. That system died a couple of weeks ago and pretty much became a rainstorm. But believe this, it is actually forecast to re-strengthen and intensify back into a hurricane as this week progresses. The last last time that happened was with Ivan back in 2004. So it's been some time since something like this even happened in the Atlantic Ocean. But that's what you get with 2020, a chaotic year and a very active hurricane season to boot. So be sure to check us out on social media to find out what kind of names are going to take place. Remember, we are in the Greek alphabet, and there are a whole list of names just up for grabs, even after we're only midway through the hurricane season. Closer to home, let's take a look at what's happening for us here and zoom in just a little bit, because tonight we're not seeing a big change in our forecast. It's pretty settled out there, and it's also wickedly warm, and not just for us, but for the majority of the Caribbean islands. And that means we're going to be suffering through some really warm temperatures over the next couple of hours. In particular, lows dipping to the mid-20s. At this point, we're looking out for 25 and 26 degrees Celsius for Trinidad and Tobago, respectively. A little bit on the breezy side, and we're hoping, fingers crossed, we get an overnight shower in our forecast more into the pre-dawn hour period. Into tomorrow's forecast we go. And between sunrise and sunset, here's a look at what you'll be expecting. Yet another day filled with hot, steamy temperatures, and those highs really get up there. We're looking out for a whopping 34 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 32 degrees Celsius in Tobago, and we are expecting a significant amount of daytime heating to occur. With that, look out for the possibility of isolated shower and thunder shower activity that is forecast to occur along those hilly areas and even western areas as well. So bear all of these things in mind. You want to find nice, cool, shady areas, and you of course want to keep hydrated as the day progresses into tomorrow's forecast, and just in case, have that umbrella on hand for a quick daytime shower. That's a wrap on your forecast. We've got more news coming your way, so stay tuned.
Weather for Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with the isolated shower possible. Tonight's minimum temperature 26.5 degrees Celsius. Wind east-northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open water. Tides low at 12:30 a.m., high at 6:45 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow morning 5:57. The weather on Tuesday, the 22nd of September. Generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with few isolated showers. On Wednesday, the 23rd, generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with few brief showers. And on Thursday, the 24th, generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with the isolated shower possible. That is the weather.
Are you looking for some early cash for Christmas? Yes! Then join the fun online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo! Because on Sunday, October 4th, from 6 p.m., you can win not 10, not 15, but a whopping $20,000 US cash! And the best part is, tickets are only $20 US. Available at gotofed.com or special box offices island-wide. And if you don't have any idea how to play, then visit our main office at Bruce Street Mall, where one of our agents will go through the process step by step. Remember, Sunday, 4th October, Waggity Virtual Bingo is now $20,000 US. You don't want to miss this.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Ofio.com. Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the hottest hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
Good evening, sporting fans. The 2020 edition of the Pure Grenada Cup opened on Saturday with a decisive victory for defending champions St. Mark Western Stars. St. Mark Western Stars showed their dominance in a 6-0 thrashing of St. David top strikers, while the second match ended in a 1-1 draw between St. George Royal Cannons and Big Parish Stars. We can tell you the lone encounter on Sunday saw newcomers, the national under-17 boys team, losing 4-0 against St. Patrick Crown City Strikers. Meanwhile, the national senior men's team continues to train despite the postponement of the CONCACAF.
But we're also working on getting ourselves a new coach. I must say publicly for the first time, thank you, Shari Joseph, for the work you did. And we now look to take from where he left off to the next level. That process should end soon. And maybe by October the 1st, Grenada Football Association should hopefully be naming the successful candidate to coach our national team.
Grenada now grouped with Antigua, El Salvador and Montserrat, and the Football Association has now secured an elite training program going forward.
We're excited about a lot of things. Our local players have been training. The government and the Ministry of Sport have undertaken on an exercise, and government, I say thank you, to allow 30 of our players, homegrown players, to train daily, and they will receive a stipend from both the GFA and the government. So that in itself is another excitement, because now we have 30 players who will be able to ply their trade and improve their game.
Still with local football, First Vice President of the GFA, Alan James, believes the GFA can incorporate some of the structure witnessed in the 70th FIFA Congress on Friday.
Well, for me, the meeting was very professional and something that is still wanting within our association here when we have our General Council meeting. Even proposal and amendments, they have to come in before the meeting is being held, so you'll have less dialogue or less interaction. And this is mandated in FIFA statutes. And we also, I'm hoping that moving forward, that in Grenada, our members will adhere to the statutes in terms of sending proposal or alterations or correction to any of the agenda items that we have moving forward. So it saves a less time in this back and forth with the chair and the council in terms of that regard. So I must say that's one thing I see that I wish that we can improve on.
That is the sports news for now. Stay close. Around the Globe up next. Hello, now for Around the Globe. In Guyana, investigations are continuing into Saturday's attempted prison break that resulted in the deaths of 2 inmates and injuries to 5 others. The riot occurred after Minister for Home Affairs Robson Ben and Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony were forced to exit the Lusignan prison on the east coast of Demerara on Saturday afternoon after some prisoners there became hostile and threw missiles. The situation deteriorated and resulted in prison officers shooting 7 inmates who tried to escape, resulting in the deaths of 2 of them. Well, come October 1st, civil servants in Barbados who have been working in their posts for the past 3 years or more will be appointed. Prime Minister Mia Mottley made the announcement last night at a public gathering. She said a special bill will be tabled in Parliament on Tuesday and debated next week.
Unless you have a case in the criminal court, unless you have a disciplinary matter before the Services Commission, unless you have a process that has started with you going to the medical board because you're no longer capable of carrying out your job, so you haven't been to work for months, and therefore you're looking to see whether you can be medically boarded. Unless you have a negative reference in your personnel file, that if you don't have none of those, then you will be entitled to be appointed to the public service of Barbados come the 1st of October 2020.
U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has announced U.S. funding for the regional response to Venezuelan refugees and migrants living in Guyana. Tamika Rodney has this report.
United States Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, in expressing appreciation for Guyana's hospitality towards Venezuelan migrants, revealed the Trump administration's pledge to assist those who fled their country in search of better livelihoods.
The United States has now allocated $5 million to help Venezuelans in Guyana who have had to flee from Venezuela to Guyana to escape the horrors and brutality of the Maduro regime.
Pompeo noted that on the subject of the United States' quest for democracy in Venezuela, Guyana has been a strong supporter. He also revealed that a new agreement was inked which would allow for job opportunities, trade, security, among other things.
We just signed a new agreement under the Growth in Americas initiative. Guyana is the second Caribbean nation to join that agreement. It demonstrates that the United States wants to model the private sector, not state-owned enterprises, because that model, that investment model is superior, will deliver real good things for the people of your country.
Since 2018, Venezuelans have been fleeing their country in droves to Guyana as a result of the prevailing economic and political crises in their country. Some of the refugees are being housed in some of the hinterland regions, namely 1, 2, and 7, while others have made it to the coastland.
All right, that is Around the Globe for now. We'll remind you of the headlines after this. A reminder of the headlines if you're just tuning into the news. Mother mourns the death of son following a freak road accident. Former farmers representative in the Senate tells GBN he's not too optimistic about the future of agriculture in Grenada. Teachers Union accuses government of shifting the goalpost as classes continue. In the sports news, victory for defending champion St. Mark's Western Stars as this year's edition of the Pure Grenada Cup begins. And in Around the Globe, Guyana police probe shooting deaths of 2 prisoners. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Good night.